What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 538 of Community Universe Mode and bringing you edition number 144 of Friday Night Genesis. Glad to have you with me. As always, is in store for y'all an action-packed card per the norm here. And CMV always bringing you the best matches, and, well, a perfect example of that as we kick off the card with a first-time one-on-one encounter. The Outlaw, Angelo Babos, gonna probably have the toughest challenge of his career, and what could possibly be the biggest win of his career, going one-on-one with, well, perhaps the most hated man in CMV today, the Bloody Brick, Chris Andrews, who last week, man, just absolutely went completely out of line. Nobody expecting the turnaround of the century. It was Chris Andrews and Tim LaFave, remember, who in tag team action knocked off Reese Ortiz and Kevin Silva. But afterwards, while they were celebrating, Chris Andrews did the unthinkable, kicking Tim LaFave in the gut and delivering revenge, but as if that wasn't a big enough. Vintage dashing happens right at the start of the show again as well. I guess that's better during a match, though. But as I was saying, as if Chris Andrews sticking that dagger in Tim LaFave's back, one revenge wasn't enough, guys. Hit him a second time and then a third time through the announce table, which now that I think about it, I feel like that might hurt Chris Andrews more, but, well, he's the Bloody Brit, so nothing keeps him down. But I mean, the CMV universe has been a buzz with maybe one of the biggest shocks in the entirety of CMV's history. And Chris Andrews now apparently has full-fledged aligned himself with the regime, as we saw a few moments ago. Braxton Sutter, the personal bodyguard of Genesis General Manager and Alpha World Champion Pat LaFave, going to be in the Brits corner, but it's this man, Angelo Babos, who on Twitter was very vocal about the Brits' decision to turn on the Rebellion. And I mean, with Chris Andrews turning on the Rebellion, joining the regime, the Rebellion is so thin against Pat LaFave's army. You got Angelo Babos, you've got Josh Wolf, who has been out on injury, is now back, and, well, of course, Paul Devine and Tim LaFave, who is not here tonight, recovering from the injuries he, well, suffered at the hands of Chris Andrews. And Tim LaFave, we know, is no stranger to being turned on. Britt was really like one of his last friends he had. Josh Wolf might be the only one left now. But Babos voiced his displeasure towards Chris Andrews, saying he was disappointed in the Bloody Brit, and that he is going to regret his decision when they get in the ring here to kick off Genesis number 144. I mean, Britt's always been the kind of guy to do his own thing, but throughout his entire career, he's been a fan favorite. He's always been loyal to the crowd and to his friends. He's never done something like this, just flat out turned on somebody who's never done any wrong by him. And, well, it's definitely drawn the ire of the CMV universe and a lot of the boys in the back, especially the Rebellion. And again, there's Braxton Sutter in his corner, the hulking crusader, the right hand of Pat LaFave, as the bell rings. And just to note, though, Angelo Babos actually eliminated Chris Andrews on the season premiere in a 5-pack challenge. But Of course, that had 3 other men in it. Babo's going to have to go one-on-one with one of the most decorated superstars in CMV history, the former Alpha World Champion. But again, Babo's not alone, guys. Tonight, making his season debut, he is back, the #1 contender for the Alpha World Championship, baby. The Asian sensation back from his tour in Japan, Paul Devine, returns tonight, taking on Kevin Silva. And the main event, oh boy. Gotta get that vintage, oh wow. Something I've never seen a Topher Claw do before. Just broke the count. Purposefully. I guess Britt wants to inflict some punishment on Angelo Babos. Now, Britt has yet to reveal why he turned his back on Tim LaFave and joined the regime, but I mean, just speculating. There could be dozens of reasons. Could be still salty about Josh Wolf taking the title from him at Ascendance. Maybe feeling like Tim LaFave was hogging the spotlight or something last week. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating here. Hopefully we can hear it from Britt's mouth. What is up, the Red Antonio? Woo, that is a big block of text there. But we do have people in CMV who create calls for people. So somebody in the chat. Oh, I don't think it needed to be timed out. It wasn't. I guess that could be spam. I would say, Antonio, if you are still watching, try to whisper either Topher in the chat or anybody else, anybody who's in the chat right now who wouldn't mind making a call. Hoxton likes to make calls for people. Try whispering someone all that information instead of posting it in the main chat. And perhaps they will help you out. But right now, Chris Andrews, loving all things threes, of course. There's 1, there's 2, and there is 3. Excuse me. Now dropped. Base thrust in that top turnbuckle. Chris Andrews, ever since his loss at Ascendance, was really slipping up, taking a lot of defeats. Just started to come back a couple of weeks ago with a win over Matt Devious. And, well, I gotta say, looking better than ever. And a little bit of a cliffhanger for Angelo Babos. That pop-up German suplex into the pin. 1, 2. Well, no matter what Britt's reasons for turning his back on the rebellion and joining the regime, I mean, it's what it is. And, well, Angelo Babos trying his best here, but the Brit looking to deliver some revenge. At least it's not 3 of them. And 1 through an announce table. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I am genuinely surprised. Babos showing some heart to kick out of that one. Not wanting to lose for the Rebellion here. He's really the only Rebellion member standing fully right now, besides Paul Devine. But Paul Devine not really has yet to fully align himself with the Rebellion, even though what he and Josh Wolf did at the top of the show, I would imagine that he's going to be on their side. It would be smart for him to be on their side, as of course he is #1 contender and the current Alpha World Champion is Pat LaFave, and Braxton Sutter, this massive humanity, just watching on as Chris Andrews tears apart the Outlaw. Bringing Babos up to his feet, though, grabs him by the arm, snapped right over the shoulder. Babos trying to make that comeback. Ooh! Dragon suplex, bridge to pin, only a 1 count. Can't believe I'm still fighting this cold right now, but trying to get through it. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. As Britt showing that ruthless aggression. Babos busted open now, by the way. Bleeding from that gash over his forehead. Nice elbow straight to the face. Close it in. What's this now? Ooh, full Nelson turned into a reverse DDT. Backs into the corner. Babos! What a win this would be for the Outlaw. Slowly approaching, stalking his prey, winding it up, roundhouse. Oh, Britt with an interesting reversal. Babos quicker though. Look at this combination. Lighten up Britt's chest. And Britt just takes it like a man. Reel him in DDT. This is just our opening matchup tonight, guys. A full card of awesome confrontations, including the return of Paul Devine to the main event. Look at this now. Full mount by Britt, going after that open wound, bashing Babos' face in with absolutely no remorse. And, well, good showing by Babos, but oh! Revenge! Countered. Can Babos capitalize on the reversal though, as his face is completely covered in blood, getting all mixed up with his paint now? Taking him for a walk, elbow to the gut again, elbow to the gut a third time. Man, what a clothesline. Just quickly turned around. The complexion, just as it was looking like Babos was maybe going to build a head of steam. But now Britt not even able to get back to his feet. This match is taken out of him. Maybe he didn't expect Babos to give him such a fight. Babos is to his feet first. Britt is drained. Feeling the effects of this match in a single leg high knee. One. Oh, only a 1 count. You gotta respect Babos' resolve. Off the rope, single knee face breaker. Into the pin again. 1, 2. What does Babos gotta do? Thinking of something big. Britt wore himself out. Babos gonna capitalize. Shining Wizard. 1, 2, 3, and Babos! Wow! The steal from Angelo Babos! And maybe, oh, please don't shake hands. Oh boy, time for that vintage dashing payoff. Wow, what a win by, no, Babos, don't trust him. It's obviously, no, Babos! Shaking the hand. I mean, this is obviously of ill intent. Babos, don't turn your back on him. Angelo Babos, with the biggest victory of his career, his judgment is clouded. Turns his back on Britt. Oh, no, 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 no. And Britt now coming back into the ring. Gonna blindside Angelo Babos, pulls him off the turnbuckle, turns him around. Revenge! And the bloody Britt laying out the naive Angelo Babos. I was just going to say, I wonder if Britt's now regretting turning his back on the rebellion, but, well, even with that loss, obviously not. Revenge to Angelo. Congratulations on the win to the Outlaw, but, well, not the last man standing, as now Britt and Braxton Sutter retreat up the ramp with smiles on their faces. Hopefully not as creepy a smile as Mr. Extreme, indeed, I would say. Listen to that cough. I gotta go to the walk-in. I feel like I have pneumonia. Just dying over here. No big deal. But guys, we have still got a great night of action to come, including this triple threat. Up next, the Rebellion has already scored a point, but, well, Britt kind of took it right back. And in our main event, Kevin Silva of the Regime takes on the returning Paul Devine, baby. But Mr. Extreme, Rob Cross, and Flatt are about to go at it for what is sure to be an exciting match, guys. Tonight, we also have, hopefully, Mills one-on-one with Mr. Money in the Bank El Jefe after weeks of playing mind games with the Fish. The match has again been set. We are supposed to get Mills versus El Jefe tonight, but will Mills decide to pull the rug out from under the Arriba Man again? We'll find out. We've also got Perry Heenan in action. He'll be going one-on-one with Reese Matthews in a first-time encounter. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I immediately remembered the last time they fought, but we'll talk about that more once the match gets closer, as here comes the new and improved Mr. Extreme. After a under-minute loss to Perry Heenan a couple of weeks ago, Extreme decided it was time for a change, and, well, last week came out here, interrupted in a highly anticipated rematch between Rob Cross and Flatters, attacking Flatters. The match ending via disqualification. Rob Cross now holding 2 DQ wins over Flatters, but now might pay for it here in this triple threat. And this triple threat definitely going to be a deciding point for perhaps the next #1 contender for the light heavyweight championship. Of course, if Sam Valentine ever decides to come back from his tour of the country, ever since he won the title at Anarchy Rules, been touring the United States, going to every nightclub of note. Still, I'm not seeing Valentine this season, but at some point he's got to come back and defend his title, and perhaps it'll be against the winner of this match. And interestingly, we get a tweet here, guys, from Reese Ortiz, who says, "Are you serious? The people want their antagonists. Things never change." And I say interest because earlier tonight, guys, CMV.com exclusive, Reese Ortiz kind of got into it a little bit with Xander Slade. It seems like Ortiz is questioning his position within the regime. And, well, Xander Slade wasn't too happy about that. Reese Ortiz a bit on the fence about where his career goes from here. And, well, obviously you can see he's not happy about not being booked yet again by Pat LaFave, despite Reese Ortiz being the one who I mean, basically won the Alpha World Championship for Pat LaFave. But here is the former CMV light heavyweight champion, former Tag Team Cup winner, and Fusion Tag Team champion. Have the 4th annual Tag Team Cup in Japan coming up soon, just a couple of months. Of course, this weekend, excuse me, was originally going to be tomorrow. But now that I know Cop is not streaming on Sunday, the only reason I was going to do it tomorrow is because I thought Cop was going to have a pay-per-view. But so Sunday now, guys, for the Superstars of Fusion, going to be the 2nd annual X-Gen Tag Team Classic. The full lineup, all 8 teams, have now been revealed on our Twitter. So that will be Sunday. Definitely looking forward to that. But here comes the blueprint of CMV. Former contender for the light heavyweight championship. Actually challenged Rob Cross for the title when he still held the belt. Guys, tonight we also have a huge encounter, as after the events that took place in last week's main event, Matsuda Tanaka and Brett Angel one-on-one, first time ever tonight. But here we go right now. These three are going to jock for control in the light heavyweight championship rankings. The winner going to be a shoo-in to challenge Valentine for the championship once he returns. So here we go. Standard triple threat rules apply. It is first fall to a finish, pin or submission in the ring. No countouts, no disqualifications. And Rob Cross with a interesting strategy, one that I would probably employ, as he just stands in the corner while Mr. Extreme and Flatters went toe-to-toe, but backfired on him rather quickly. There we go. Now Cross going to get his head into the game, but, well, it's Extreme and Flatters who want a piece of each other, especially Flatters of Extreme, because it was Mr. Extreme who attacked Flatters last week. We were all really looking forward to the match that Cross and Flatters were going to put on against each other, but Extreme had a plan of mine, going for a backslide driver. Cross, though, inadvertently saving Flatters with a super kick, and then a nasty neck breaker to Extreme. Oh, and a cutter right there. Spicy. This is the second match of the evening. I don't know what the hell Flatters going for there, but oh, now it breaks up Rob Cross's move with a drop kick straight to the face of Extreme. And a tweet here from Angelo Babo says, 2 pinfalls. I'm coming for that record, Wolf. Of course, referring to the fact that Josh Wolf has, I don't know, well, how many pinfalls did he get in the Ironman match in Ascendance? I think 7? And I think he beat Britt one time before that also. So, yeah, Angelo Babos, 2 pins over Britt. Still has to get at least 6 more to tie Josh Wolf. If I were Babos, I'd probably be more worried about what Britt did after that match, though, rather than some record. Drop to a hole by Rob Cross. Gonna hang Mr. Extreme out to dry on the second rope. And ooh, drop kick. Falling right onto the seated Flatters. Cross now goes for a pin. 1. Ooh, only a 1 count, though. Flatters going, trying to moonwalk his way into the corner there. Kick to the midsection. Nope. Caught. Elbow. Going, oh. Went right over the head of Rob Cross. And I guess clipped him a little bit, enough to take Rob Cross out of the mix momentarily. Swinging neckbreaker now on Mr. Extreme as Flatters. Big kick to the lower back. Send shooting pains up and down that spine, I'm sure. Double axe handle now. Mr. Extreme. Suck it, he says to his opponents here. Of course, Mr. Extreme, an NGW alumni, made his main roster debut at Ascendant 6 in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Rob Cross now been in CMV for a little over a year. Ripcord knee strike. Vintage Cross into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Rob Cross gonna take it. Continuing the strong season, Rob Cross capitalizing on the moment he had. Ripcord knee strike, down goes Extreme, and a win for Rob Cross. Rob Cross wants that championship back from Sam Valentine. He was caught off guard at Anarchy Rules, but I'd say he has more than earned a chance to redeem himself. Well, Mr. Extreme might have a fancy new getup, but it seems like he's still in need of a new strategy. Did have a couple of tweets there while Rob Cross was celebrating. The first coming from Reese Ortiz, who said, "Really? You book this asshole who is not only on your wife's side, but couldn't wrestle his way out of the paper bag?" Hashtag no confidence. Wow. And of course, talking about Flatters and in that scenario. It seems like Reese Ortiz is really getting worked up about this whole thing. If I were Pat LaFave, I might be getting a bit worried. But up next, guys, hopefully we are finally going to get a fair one-on-one counter between Mills and El Jefe. It was 2 weeks ago that a main event match was slated for Angelo Babos versus El Jefe, but Mills decided, enough time waiting. Weeks on end, he was demanding for a match with El Jefe, but, well, the general manager's cast LaFave first. Pat LaFave never listened, so Mills took it into his own hand by brutally attacking Babos, taking his place in the match, and then destroying El Jefe. And it was last week that El Jefe demanded another shot at the Mastodon, so Mills gave it to him, but instead Mills feigned a wrist injury and sent out Matsuda Tanaka in his place, who then proceeded to defeat El Jefe. And after the match was over, Mills came back down to the ring and assaulted El Jefe yet again. And here goes Mills. He's in the ring. Looks like he's actually ready for a legitimate fight this time, but Jefe's coming in hot. Mr. Money in the Bank coming in hot. He's had just about enough of Mills and El Jefe beating the high holy hell out of the judo giant before the match even starts. Getting a bit of payback in that aspect, but while the match has now officially been started, and I think things are going to change quickly. I mean, if you have eyes, you can obviously see the incredible size difference between these two superstars. Mills probably has near 200 pounds on El Jefe, and definitely a good couple of feet. Look at El Jefe, though. No quit and Mr. Money in the Bank. This all started between these two back at Ascendant 6. Mills made a surprise debut as a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match that El Jefe won. And ever since then, Mills has blamed El Jefe for costing him the Money in the Bank contract and has sworn that he will destroy the fish, fry the fish, and take what is his, that being the Money in the Bank contract. But Jefe looking for a steal victory roll out of nowhere. Not even a 1 count, though. And well, Mills has definitely gotten inside of El Jefe's head. There's no doubt about that. Evident by El Jefe just rushing the ring there before the match started off. Man. 3 single knee backbreakers in a row. Gonna turn the spine of El Jefe into mush. And look how El Jefe just continues to throw himself at Mills. There's really, truly something special about El Jefe. I mean, the man who really shouldn't be in the position that he's in just by looking at him. People call him a vanilla midget. They call him a reject. But he is the 2-time light heavyweight champion, the winner of the 1st annual X-Gen Tag Team Classic, the 6th annual Royal Rumble winner, and the current Mr. Money in the Bank. I don't even know what the hell to call that. I just know that it was gruesome. Only gets a 1 count for Mills, though. Dragging El Jefe by the arm with ease. And this is what he beat El Jefe with 2 weeks ago. An incredible show of strength. Deadlifting Jefe into a military plex. And that's a near 10-foot drop for Jefe. Face first into the mat. El Jefe this time, though, grinds his teeth. Takes it with a pinch of salt. Trying to catch Mills as he's coming back out of the ring. But, oh, that's not going to happen. Grabbing El Jefe. Jesus, man. I admire El Jefe's spirit, but I don't think there's a way he can best Mills, even with Joey Bacon ringside. Bacon, he can't do anything unless he risks a disqualification. Irish whip to the quarter. Knife edge chop. Kick to the midsection. Oh my, what the hell was that? Whoa! Mills! Man, this guy never ceases to amaze me for a superstar his size to be as agile as he is. Nearly getting the 3 count there on Jefe. The judo giant now looking again to put down Jefe. Emerald Flosion. 1, 2. Oh. You see, Jefe came prepared this time. 2 weeks ago, Mills caught him off guard. Jefe spent the entire week preparing for Angelo Babos. This time, the human fish has brought his A game. Man, it's looking like even that's not going to be enough. Elbow drop barrage by the hulking bully of Genesis. Again, just look at it. It's incredible. Wow. Mills just takes a second, wipes the sweat from his face. And Joey Bacon, imagine seeing your best friend ripped limb from limb. That's what Bacon's having to suffer through right now. Can't do nothing. Whoa! Hefe shot for the hook, line, and sinker, man. A last-ditch effort. And even that is thwarted by Mills, who, again, gotta be kidding me. Jesus. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, I keep thinking it's over. Mills can't even believe it. Ah, he's had enough now. The Mastodon out of the corner. Oh, spear. There's no way. 1, 2. You got, wow. Look at the reaction of Mills. That's right. That's right, Mills. Now you know who you're messing with. Hefe has got hard. That was an interesting arm wrench I've never seen before. And Hefe, desperate, tries for his first pin of the match. Only to get a 1 count. Now knocked down to the outside. I mean, for all the charisma and the resiliency that Hefe has, there comes a point where enough has got to be enough. Hefe's risking injury. With that Money in the Bank contract, cash in anytime, anywhere for a world championship opportunity. I mean, he can't afford to be out on the shelf when such an opportunity presents itself. And Bacon, no choice but to step back as Mills continues the destruction of a Hefe right in front of Big Ham. Count of 7, and now Mills just seems to be fed up with El Jefe. Throwing him around ringside like a rag doll.
8.
Count of 8. Oh my God. If Jefe gets the count out. If Jefe gets the count out. 9. Yes. Yes. Jefe. 10. Oh my God. I love it. Jefe says, come on. Yeah. The legend. Jefe defeats Mills at his own game with the win via countout. Mills just got rickety wrecked. What a legend. El Jefe knew he was not going to win any other way. And so beat Mills the only way he knows how. By countout, baby. And look at Mills over by the announce table here. I'm afraid he's going to go berserk in a minute. El Jefe, man. Never count out the fish. Mills is not going to be a happy camper. Damn, 40 minutes, we're already on the 4th match. This might be a pretty short episode here. But the action, it does continue. Up next, my lovelies, with some tag team warfare. The Outlaws. No, not Angelo Babos. The Outlaws. Big Duke Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack having themselves quite the opportunity here as they go up against the reigning CMV World Tag Team Champions, the ATL, in this non-title match. The ATL spent the first part of this season numerous battles against the Anarchists. A couple weeks ago, though, the ATL defeated the Anarchists once and for all to halt them from becoming #1 contenders. So now the ATL are in need for a new team to challenge them for the belts, and surely if Briggs and Jack pick up the W here, they are going to be the ones waiting first in line. And another tweet, guys, from Resource. He's continuing to voice his displeasure. He says, I give up. This? You chose this over the man who handed you the World Championship? Hashtag no confidence. Ortiz, man, is not holding back. He's never been one to hold his tongue, but such a smart idea for him to start rebelling against the regime here in Pat LaFave. Guys, still a lot to get to here. Perry Heaton in action, taking on Reese Matthews. We've got Matsuda Tanaka and Brett Angel in a first-time encounter. And not to mention that doozy of a main event, Kevin Silva taking on the returning Paul Devine. But, well, listen, this is a menacing sight. The Outlaws making their way down the ramp and towards the ring. Of course, their season didn't start off so well. Last time we saw them, they took a loss to Vintage. So, you know, Duke Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack have been very vocal on Twitter about supporting the rebellion, which is surely something I did not expect. Told Josh Wolf, hey, you need a couple of hard hitters on your side. Just give us a ring. But tonight they've got to be focused on the ATL. I think it's safe to say that these guys are definitely going to enjoy a severe strength advantage, but, well, do they have as much chemistry as these two men do? I'm not sure that any tag team in CMV history does, including X-Gen, who we celebrate this Sunday with the second annual X-Gen Tag Team Classic. I mean, the ATL have taken CMV by storm over last season and now heading into this season. The former Fusion Tag Team Champions, now two-time World Tag Team Champs. As thick as thieves, and it shows their in-ring work. I'm just spitting truth, all right, Eka? I don't tell no word of a lie. But here we go, going to be Big Duke Briggs starting things off against Deshaun Porter. And, yeah, about as expected, that confrontation would go. This time slam right out of the gate by Duke. Going right for a shoulder claw. Remember, Duke Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack are the inaugural Fusion Tag Team Champions, so don't get it twisted. These guys are dangerous, and Duke Briggs talking some interesting smack there. Ooh! God. Deshaun just got thrown like a fucking football across the ring there. Quickly want to make the tag to Malcolm Fry now. This is where the ATL succeed the brightest. Look at this! I love it! Oh, I'm the biggest ATL fan. Where else are you going to see teamwork like that? Nowhere, I tell you. Now here comes Malcolm, who's going to have a bit of power on his side, as showcased by that sit-out powerbomb right there, but bringing Duke up to his seat now, but was ready for it. Takes the arm, snaps it over the shoulder. Now shooting in. The Texan from behind with those snakeskin boots. And now a tag to the truly frightening Buzzsaw Jack. I mean, this guy is the stuff of nightmares. He comes deep out of the wilderness. Very lengthy, slim, but towering over his opponents. Look at Jack go here. Brainbuster! Right down onto the top of the head. Yeah, Fry wants to get the hell out of that ring. Make a tag to Sean Porter, but Jack not going to allow that. Tries for a body splash. Watch out, Duke. Evaded that one in the nick of time. Here comes Malcolm bringing Jack over to his corner, closer to his corner. At least Snapmare kick to the back. Now makes that tag to Porter. Back and forth it's been thus far, I should say. This tag team encounter here in Genesis number 144. Woo! Goodness. Double boots right to the face up in the corner there. And here's a tweet, guys, from, oh boy, he's back. Hunter Blackburn, who says, nature has told me that there are men on Genesis that need to be served justice, and justice will be served soon. Combination between like American Justice and Mercantile with that tweet. But indeed, we learned of it. Oh, last week, Hunter Blackburn, after a short hiatus, called up from NGW, will be debuting on Genesis next week. Saw some great teamwork from the Outlaws there, but Yatel going to take it right back into their corner. Look at this! Wow! Out of a fireman's carry into a German suplex. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I definitely don't envy any man that's going to have to get in the ring with Hunter Blackburn once he arrives. Saw what he did on NGW. Referee Tyson getting his count here as Malcolm Fry is looking a bit out of it. It seems like the ATL really can't find a way to deal with Duke Briggs' superior's beastly presence. Such power. Well, that'll certainly work. Smashing him face first into the ring apron. Basically like slamming someone into pure steel and wood. Back into the ring now. Malcolm Fry, hero slam. Vintage Fry boy. And wow, gonna look to finish things up himself. Seen him hit this before. Malcolm Fry to take it home. Pump handle driver. One. Oh, but see how quickly Buzzsaw Jack moved across the ring to save his partner. Now this match gonna continue, but no mind for Malcolm Fry. Gonna get that money. Ballin'. Dropping them bows. Duke Briggs still suffering from that pump handle driver. There we go. Reversal now. Fry out on the apron. Gonna go join him. What's he doing here? Taking the fight ringside. Maybe wanting to pull an El Jefe. They have both been around the same amount of time, as evident by the episode numbers. Both on 144. Oh! Malcolm Fry, very proficient using the ringside area as a weapon in this match. Oh God, what is he gonna do now? Oh, scoop slam onto the apron. I think I heard a crack from over here. Yeah, Duke's had just about enough though, running right into a European uppercut. Jesus, look at Malcolm go. Throwing them shots, Jesus! Yo! Knocking the shit out of Duke Briggs right there. Yeah, Duke's not happy about it. Gonna make Fry pay. Head first getting cracked like a coconut off that ring post. Now back into the ring. Just before the count of 8. The Outlaws have taken control. Duke Briggs and Buzzsaw Jack pull off this upset. Make themselves #1 contenders. Escape side of the waistlock though. Malcolm Fry coming from behind. Duke Briggs was ready for him. Thrown overhead though with that fireman's carry. Those snakeskin boots don't seem to be helping. Duke Briggs very much powerbomb. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Duke Briggs probably has 50 plus pounds on Malcolm. flattened in the corner. And that body splash. Dude Briggs, hands on his hips, taking a look around. Deep breaths, pacing himself. A great strategy. Want to wear himself out, especially as a bigger man. Dude Briggs gets squashed in the corner. Woo! That body block, though, fired back quickly. Back to the claw. Clawed by a bigger man like Dude Briggs. That really hurts. Back in comes Buzzsaw Jack now. Outlaws might hold the accomplishment for hairiest tag team in CMV history, but they might also be known as the team that could not beat the ATL. Hook handle driver. Duke Briggs trying to give Buzzsaw a little bit of time, but 1, 2, 3, it is not going to be enough. The ATL are victorious. And still now, the question remains, which team deserves to step up to the plate, man? The ATL keep lining them up and knocking them down. The ATL remain atop the tag team division here on Genesis. Great effort by the Outlaws, but you ask me, I think the ATL are going to sit cozy with them belts for a long time. Well, now, guys, from here, as we get into our tertiary main event, it is all pay-per-view worthy collisions. First up, we've got a first-time encounter between Matsuda Tanaka and Brett Angel. Then we've got Perry Heaton and Reese Matthews. And in our main event, Kevin Silva up against the returning Asian sensation, baby. Paul Devon is back. And I am super excited, but this match stemming from, well, what happened last week? Remember, it was supposed to be Matsuda Tanaka challenging Xander Slate for the international title in the main event after Tanaka had won that fatal 5-way #1 contenders match on the season premiere. But instead, what we got was Brett Angel assaulting Matsuda Tanaka backstage, put him through a goddamn table in Pat LaFave's office before things finally came to an end. Well, Tanaka, not one known for staying down, has gotten right back up and is ready to stand toe-to-toe with the Outcast. Brett Angel been very silent this season and still so on his actions last week, but if one had to ponder as I did, I imagine Brett Angel wants to be the one to take that international title from Xander Slate and, well, didn't want to give Matsuda Tanaka the opportunity. The always ominous presence of Matsuda Tanaka in the arena. And there he is, the ultimate one. One of the greatest superstars to ever come out of Japan. Matsuda Tanaka definitely has seemed to emerge from the funk he was in the end of last season. So far unbeaten in this new chapter here in CMV, and still has a date with Xander Slate for the International Championship, but when exactly that's going to take place now, I have no idea. Thanks to Brett Angel. Tanaka definitely got on the bad side of a lot of people in the CMV universe, siding with Mills and taking out El Jefe. But I don't think Tanaka cares. I think Tanaka is concerned about one thing and one thing only, and that's getting his international championship match. If that means taking out Brett Angel, then so be it. Did you see him do that, Bateman? You were there? I mean, you gotta look at Matsuda Tanaka as someone who was personally endorsed by Paul Devine. I mean, Devine, the most successful wrestler in CMV to come out of Japan. Matsuda Tanaka's gotta be filled with pride that Devine would bestow upon him such a blessing. But here comes a man that for years in CMV has been at the forefront, no matter what current state he might be in, what he's going through, who he's beating with. Brett Angel is always going to be the outcast, the living legend, a multi-time world champion, but currently in his sights and like a rabid animal. Xander Slayton, that international championship, can't seem to escape from Angel. Going so far as to defend his right to be the man to take down Slate by beating the hell out of Matsuda Tanaka last week. Props to Tanaka for even being here tonight, by the way, I gotta say. First time encounter between these two. I'm sure wherever Xander Slate might be, he's watching this one. So here we go, tertiary main event, Matsuda Tanaka, Brett Angel. 1-on-1. There we go, that bell rings, and let's get it on. Well, not a good start for the Outcast. Good one for Tanaka, though. Hit to the midsection into a modified Northern Lights suplex. Looks to bring Angel right back up to his seat, but gets dropped hard with that shoulder block. Angel brings him right back up to his feet, stalled though by Tanaka into a vertical suplex of his own. Tanaka, a multi-time champion in Japan. CMV though, over a year he's been a part of Genesis, unable to get close to championship gold, and I think that's why his shot at Xander Slate is so important to him. The fact that Brett Angel would dare to try to take it away from him, gonna get under Tanaka's skin. That drop down leapfrog. Ooh, Angel though blocking the attempt of a maneuver there. Clobbering blow to the back. Ooh, ate that calf kick though. 100% on the button. Tanaka now not even allowing Brett Angel to get back up to his feet on his own regard. Might not have a choice. Big boy. Back body drop. Right down out of that derriere. Man, these two wasted no time going right after each other. Ain't no West for the wicked, as they say. Oh, looking to drown the Orchids. Tanaka taking it in stride, though. Dodges that big boot, only to plant an elbow right down on top of Brett's head. Shot to the midsection, though. Going to hunch Matsuda Tanaka over only momentarily, but enough time for Angel to capitalize. What the hell? Tanaka hanging on. Angel, whoa! Suicide spear! The Outcast may have just shaved some years off Tanaka's career. Just listen to the fans. This is awesome, Chance. And Tanaka not staying out for very long. Ooh. Cracking the skull of Angel, too, with that modified air raid solder neck breaker. And here comes the ferociousness of Tanaka beginning to pour out of him. The merciless stomps to the chest, followed by a forearm smash, hooks the leg to pin. No, not even a 1 count, though. Another elbow to the top of the head. Tries for a stop. Angel takes a deep breath, rolls to his feet, but still in the clutches of Tanaka, trapped in the corner, double knees to the upper back. Just look at Angel writhing in agony on the canvas. Feeling the effects of this match right now. Targeting the knee. Tanaka truly dangerous once he gets his fangs into opponent, his claws hooked in again. With the double knees to the upper back. That's going to start to take its toll. Tanaka, a 3rd time, yeah. Angel says enough is enough. Alpha Mare water slide instead. Dragged by arm and leg. I think Angel maybe wants to try for a pin. Indeed he does. Tyson into position. 1. A 1 count only, though. Kick to the back. Sidesteps it. Ooh, man. Drop kick to that back. And, well, the back definitely seems to be the target for Tanaka in this match. The Dragon Slayer. Didn't see that clothesline coming, though. Forearm smash up against the ropes. And that knee very well be enough to break somebody's ribs. What is Tanaka doing here now? Oh! Knee drop to the back. Oh, I've never seen that before. Innovative ways of making his opponent suffer. Reflexes of Matsuda Tanaka being showcased now. Has Angel in the corner. Uh-oh. And just dropping him. Gut first on that top rope. Handful of steam for a basement drop kick. Woo! Like a speeding bullet. Tanaka super kick to the knee. Angel down. And then another one right to the gullet. The Outcast on Dream Street right now. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Tanaka hands on his head, but doesn't waste too much time. That knee is jerking. Angel turns around, not seeing what's coming. Angel sidesteps. Oh, tries for the clothesline, but man, Tanaka regained his composure quickly. 1, 2, only a 2 count. And just look at the CMV Universe on their feet. They are loving this match. What a match it has been. Oh, there's double knees again, rearing their ugly heads. Staple maneuver. Go to for Tanaka in this match. Whoa! Angel out of nowhere dials it up. Small package driver. Usually hooks it in after for the pin, but wants to make sure there's no rope break. 1, 2. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Perhaps those precious few seconds Angel wasted. What gave Tanaka the ability to get out of that one. Bird Angel realizing he's on top right now, not wanting to relinquish control of the driver's seat. Making sure to stay on top of Matsuda Tanaka like a monkey on a cupcake. Now here goes Angel. Not what you call a high flyer, but... oh. Thought he was going to go for his slingshot senton. Guess he changed his mind. Instead, going to go for Vintage Angel. Cobra clutch. Tanaka escapes it, though. Oh. Angel going for a ride. A landslide. Rip in peace, Kaiba. 1, 2. Closer and closer. Tanaka lining up his shot. Super kick into the pin, and good night, sweet Prince. 1, 2. Oh. Man, still not enough. You see Tanaka trying to collect himself. Wasted time, though, to get someone like Brett Angel. That is a dire mistake. Ooh. All the way up and back down again. Deadlift powerbomb has Tanaka looking like a goddamn heap on the mat. Uh-oh. What's Tanaka going for here? I don't like it. Tying up the legs, wrenching back on the arms, stomping on the back of the head. And again, the knee is jerking. Second time, Kinshasa again reversed and straight into a second Alpha Mare water slide by Brett. Goes to the apron. This time, slingshot sent on Tanaka. Move it out of the way just in the nick of time. What a match. Out of the corner, Tanaka trying to get Brett Angel up, but well, this match has taken its toll on both men. Not enough left in the reserves, I guess. Oh, hip toss. Bam! Knee to the face. Yep. Uh-oh. Angel might not even know where he is right now. And another super kick. Ducked under the bridge, though, and a big boot instead. Might have just crushed the sternum of Matsuda Tanaka. Slowly lifting him up to his feet. A little bit of a hook and ladder. Not something you see too often. Quite the fall. And Brett Angel, fireman's carry, side slam now. To the pit. Actually, one of the maneuvers Xander Slate often utilizes. Maybe a little bit of a message sent there by Brett Angel as he continues to inflict punishment on Tanaka, trying to get him out of the way so Angel has a clear shot at the OG Dirty Heel in the International Championship. Neither one of these guys seem to want to take the dip, though. One of them's got to stay out eventually. Uh-oh. Angel getting a good look at that ass. Putting Tanaka up high. This is not going to end well for either man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. German suplex. Oh, oh no. 1, 2. I don't know how the hell Tanaka kicked out of that. Angel doesn't either. Looking a bit livid. I can't say that I blame him. Grabbing Tanaka by the hair now. Ooh. Ooh. Cobra clutch. Kind of like Cobra clutch crossface combination. Tanaka says, no way, Jose. Let me get out of that right quick. German suplex. Brett Angel throughout his career has suffered from many injuries. Careful the way he lands on that neck. That, though, another big boot. And one wasn't enough. Just continue with the barrage. Stomp after stomp to the chest. Kick up into the jaw, though. Brett Angel's reeling. Tanaka says, come on. Thriving off the field of fight. Angel gets slingshotted back towards the center of the ring. Tanaka sees this as his opportunity to bring it home. Super kick again, countered by Angel. What a double axe handle. Knocking it out of left field. Woo! Can Angel make it a home run? Slingshot senton again, sidestep, and Tanaka right into the corner. Seeing that Angel's starting to stir, though, that doesn't make Tanaka happy. And he dropping a very cocky pin. 1, 2. Thought he was about to get it right there. Stomp onto the knee. Bird Angel says, get out of here with that ish. Oh, now just getting cheeky is Bird Angel. Just trying to juking and jiving to drop the leg. Angel looking around. The fans are impressed. They love it. You see Angel, though, grabbing at his ribs and, well, now holding onto his head. Scoop slam. Tanaka drops down behind. Stomp to the quad. Oh, he's thrown back. Getting bullied by Bird Angel. Jeez Louise. A little bit of a walk. Leads him against the ropes. Bird Angel, Irish whip. On the rebound. Pop-up powerbomb. Wow. 1, 2. Oh. What is it going to take? Oh, here we go. Vintage Angel again applied. Tanaka escaped this the first time. Not the second time, though. Out of the Cobra clutch into the Russian leg sweep. Brett has an opportunity to end it here, but Tanaka. Oh, went for the Kinshasa. Last-ditch effort by the Ultimate One. And gets a jackhammer for his troubles. Brett can't even stand. Oh my God, slingshot senton. Third time is the charm. There it is. And will that do it? 1, 2. Nope. Racking his brain trying to figure out what he's got to do, but it seems like a formula's been concocted. Small package driver. 1, 2, 3. Bird Angel is victorious. What a match. These two took each other to the limit. But it is going to be the outcast that somehow emerges with his hand held high. Bird Angel takes out the garbage. And I do believe that Xander Slate is the next man on his hit list. Well, but Matsuda Tanaka is still the rightful #1 contender to the International Championship, though. I'm not exactly sure what happens next. Co-main event now, guys, and Perry Heenan in a ring at competition against Reese Matthews. And last time we saw Perry Heenan was a couple of weeks ago, where he defeated Mr. Extreme in 45 seconds. The Pitbull has most definitely been let off his chain by his new, I don't know what you're, agent, I guess, Nick Platinum. I don't know that I exactly agree with the fashion of Nick Platinum, but there's no denying he has given Perry Heenan a kick in the ass, and a kick in the ass that he sorely needed. Let's see if Perry Heenan can keep up his path to destruction as he takes on the former world champion, Reese Matthews. And these two have actually fought before, quite a while ago. over a year. It was at the Purgatory Before Ascendance 5 that Perry Heenan defended the Anarchy Championship against Reese Matthews. So, I mean, these two are definitely at very different places in their career now than they were then, but still expect a great matchup. Perry Heenan with Nick Platinum at his back, forming a dangerous combination. Perry Heenan was already an incredible threat beforehand, but now with Nick Platinum pulling the strings, if you will, watching his 6. Well, we saw what happened to Mr. Extreme. And a tweet here from Kevin Silva says, what a tool Heenan is. Probably still a bit sour after Perry Heenan turned on him a couple of weeks ago, after they had won a handicap match against Josh Wolf. Perry Heenan struck out on his own. Now we're Kevin Silva, though. I'd probably lay off Twitter and get ready for Paul Devon next in the main event. The former CMV Anarchy champion. In the ring as he awaits the former undisputed champion, Reese Matthews. Always one to march to the beat of his own drum. I kind of missed the mesh tank top a little bit. I'm sure Reese Matthews, like many of us, is wondering where the hell his best friend and tag team partner Sam Valentine has been, but, well, for now, Reese is on his own. Perry Heenan and Reese Matthews, a match a year and a half in the making. Look at Perry, just as if a bull pent up and ready to burst through the cage. Now Reese Matthews starting cheeky, kick to the leg, a little bit of a jab, and went for his patented jumping DDT, and didn't really go his way. Ducks the Enzu lariat and blasts Reese with that running elbow. Oh, man. Matthews, though, jockeying to take back control. As Nick Platinum watches ringside. Oh, dodging that. Oh, kick to the back. And there you go, Reese Matthews. Why, he is a former undisputed champion. Perry Heenan right where he wants him, trying to soften up the arm. Very well may have broken it in half over the knee. Perry Heenan is the kind of guy that even if he suffered a shattered elbow during a match, he wouldn't throw in the towel. Tank of a man. Look at Reese going, though. Winding elbow drop to the back of the head. Looking good right now for the total package. Oh, forearm smash gets caught. Where's Perry going? Oh, Perry's not happy that Reese is getting the better of him. Reese says, where are you going, though? Tracks him to the outside, reverse DDT after some knee shots to the upper back. Oh, boy. Tries to scoop slam Heenan, and that's where things are going to take a dive. I mean, Reese is a pretty big guy. He's not like a little short vanilla midget or anything. He couldn't even lift Heenan right there. Forearm smash. Uh-oh. Nick Platinum chewing a piece of gum, I do believe. Reese Matthews distracted, and Heenan gonna capitalize. Torture rack neck breaker. Reese just had a pure instinct getting back up to his feet. There we go, clothesline. Yeah, Reese is in the groove tonight, man. That's exactly what he needs. This is a win that could go a long way for Matthews. Watch out for Nick Platinum there. I don't know what he's playing at. Uh-oh. Throws in a steel chair. I don't think either Reese or Perry have seen it. Neither has referee Tyson, though, as Reese goes for a pin, even though Tyson's literally counting a pin right on top of the chair. Up to the top rope. The total package. The high rank district. You can see Reese is struggling to get up there. He's not a high flyer by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh! Blockbuster, though. Look at the pose. How can you hate Reese Matthews? Might be a bit messed up in the head, but what a guy. Oh, my God, a broken neck now. German suplex on the outside. Shoving Perry Heenan away right back into the ring, not wanting to risk it. Oh, look at Nick Platinum go. Trying to give some words of wisdom to his client. And Tyson finally finds that steel chair, gets rid of it. Perry Heenan caught up. Reese's clutches again. Backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep. This match is not going the way I thought it was going to go at all. Reese Matthews, who's been dominating. Perry Heenan, you can tell, having no idea how to combat Matthews. Oh, rear end! Oh, no, again. Nick Platinum starting to list his favorite flavors of gum. Irking Reese Matthews. Oh, what the hell was that? Looks like he was going for like a double boot stomp or something. Changed it into a slap. And even with the distraction from Platinum, Heenan, total package, pile driver imminent. Perry reverses. Short arm clothesline. And now Nick Platinum, for whatever reason, distracting referee Tyson. And just like that, implant DDT. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. I mean, if that was going to be a 3 count, probably would have been the biggest turnaround I have seen, at least lately. It's definitely shifted the complexion, though. Okay, what's Perry Heenan doing here? I'm not too sure. Reese just on spaghetti legs, though. What the fuck is Heenan doing? Clothesline. Ducks the clothesline. Back body drop by the Pitbull. Oh, Reese just keeps getting up, though. He ain't staying down. Spine buster. This match is... Oh! Small package! If Reese steals this... I thought the same Matthews was really letting this match slip away from him. Tries for a headbutt. Gets a face full of bow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Perry Heenan, the submission expert. Cobra clutch crossface. Yeah, Matthews does not want to stick around in that. Oh, no! The bitch slap. Smacking the taste right out of Perry Heenan's mouth. I don't know if that's the route you want to go against a brute like Heenan. And Heenan again, guys, takes a trip to the outside, trying to collect himself. He did not expect such a challenge from Reese Matthews. That's obvious. Now catches Reese. He's coming back to the ring. Oh, man, Perry Heenan is not happy. He has no idea what he's doing. What is he doing? Losing his mind here. Perry, please. What? What? A sit-out facebuster on the apron. I don't even know how Reese Matthews actually hit that, but my God, that looked devastating. Holy shit. Heenan back to his feet. Reese just kicking him away. Yeah, Perry's had enough. Perry's had enough, guys. Heenan's not having it. Heenan's walking out. Reese is trying to chase him down, but referee Tyson had a count of 3. Perry's absolutely losing his marbles. Now these guys are fighting atop the ramp. What the hell? Count of 6, 7. What is going on? Guys, I think we're going to get a double count out. No, there goes Reese. Oh my God, if Reese beats him. Heenan, wake up. Wake up, Heenan. Oh, Reese. Reese. By the skin of his teeth. Wow. Reese Matthews upsetting the Pitbull. Oh my God, I don't even think Reese was actually fully in the ring at the count of 10 there. I don't know what happened in that match. All I do know is that Reese Matthews is the winner via count. I mean, Perry pretty much fucked himself there. Yeah, Perry lost control in that match, to say the least. Well, Reese picks up his first win of the season. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? It is time for the return of the man, the myth, the legend. Paul Devine is back, baby! Making his season debut. The #1 contender for the CMV World Championship is in action. Back from his tour in Japan. Looking to wrap up them knucks again and drill out some 24th punches just like he did at the top of tonight's show when he and Josh Wolf, well, they got the better of the regime, cleaning the ring. And, well, Pat LaFave did not leave without a nice big shiner on his jaw, courtesy of the Asian sensation. Well, but now Pat has dispatched one of his loyals in the form of Kevin Silva to take care of business. Will he, though? Certainly a colossal opportunity for the Portuguese god of wrestling. Well, Devon does have a date set for an Alpha World Championship opportunity, but after Pat LaFave's screw job taking the championship from Josh Wolf, really, so many things are up in the air. There's so many unanswered questions, so many things that just are not clear with Pat LaFave in control because he refuses to tell anybody anything. That's not in his little circle. I mean, Paul Devine rightfully earned contendership, surviving the confines of the Elimination Chamber, but with Pat LaFave holding on to that championship, I have got no idea what the future holds. Well, the future is very bright for one man, and that is Kevin Silva. Really impressed many in the CMV universe, backstage, throughout the world. Especially this season, man. Silva's been on fire, putting on some classics and proving that he can hang with the best of them. He took Tim LaFave to the limit a few weeks ago. The former CMV World Tag Team Champion, of course, with the beautiful Saraya by his side. Ortiz continuing his savagery tonight, saying Jigglypuff used Singh. It missed. Pat LaFave used Kevin Silva. The audience is fast asleep. Man, Reese Ortiz is making some questionable decisions on Twitter here tonight. I don't think he realizes what he's getting himself into, but... oh, that's his decision. Feels like he's being screwed. Exactly how he felt when Castle Fate was in power. I love the sassiness of Saraya. I am a Kevin Silva fan because I'm a Saraya fan. Well, Kevin Silva had better done his homework, as he is about to be face to face with the Asian sensation, Japan's biggest export, the man who puts the rising and rising sun. The five-time undisputed champion and the #1 contender to the Alpha World Championship, baby. Paul Devine is back. Is that Aiden? Aiden dropping in hot. Woo! Spicy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you and Haley are doing very well. Paul Devine is back. He punched Pat LaFave right in the face earlier tonight. Now it's time for him to cock it up again for Kevin Silva. So let's not waste any more time, man. Paul Devine been touring his home country of Japan. You gotta wonder. I mean, over 3 weeks he's been out of action. Maybe a bit of ring rust. He's been enjoying, he's been enjoying the sights, visiting his family, checking on some friends. Of course, he's Paul Devine, though. Never count out the Asian sensation. Woo, and that's why right there. There you go, Kevin Silva. International flair in this main event. Portugal versus Japan. Bringing him up to his feet. No arm drag, though, by Devine. Things starting quick and hot. Hurricane Rana spiking Kevin Silva face first into the canvas. Striking a paint me like one of your French girls pose. He's so disoriented. There goes Silva, though. Paul Devine hanging on for dear life. Yeah, that's not going to help out very much. Pop it up into the air. Goes for a vertical suplex, though, stalled by Devine. Took control right back. Paul Devine's got to be very excited for this weekend. This Sunday, second annual X-Gen Tag Team Classic, CMV, and 8 teams from Fusion honoring everything that he and his brother, of course, Quantum, formerly known as Omega Z, accomplished as a tag team. Arguably the greatest tag team in CMV history. Stomped down the lower back after being unable to keep that camel clutch cinched in, though. Kick to the back and it sends shooting pains up and down the spine. Yes, it is VIP. As we scale up the rankings in the world here on my channel, near 2,000 followers, by the way, Papa bless, I have been graced with VIP badges, so I did dish them out. No, it's a custom badge. I've given to those who have been with CMV the longest. As a way of saying bless. This neck crank right here, though, by Kevin Silva. Thinking he's the VIP right now in tonight's main event. Controlling Paul Divine with the mat game, and there's no doubt about it that Kevin Silva is going to be the better wrestler between these two. So Divine's going to want to get up onto his feet, because staying grounded is not the way to go. Stomp to the midsection. Here comes Divine. Gonna start picking Silva apart now. Just kicking him right in the face. Gonna play with the... Oh, jeez, man. Kevin Silva is the submission expert, but right now he is being tortured. Working out that kink in his shoulder that I'm sure Kevin Silva gave him. And here comes the cheekiness of Paul Divine. Didn't take long for it to come out. Gonna try to pin him off of that. Just holding his boot to his throat. I forgot about you, Echo, when I was doing it. You are gonna get one. I forgot about you. Oh, Silva! Whoa! Capture suplex! Ooh, wow, Divine. Yeah, popping right back up. Took that like a champ. Hooking in that clothesline. Silva, so disoriented, has to roar to the outside of the ring. Catch his breath. Right back into the fight, though. Snap. Vertical suplex. Followed by a knee drop. I am impressed with... I mean, I've been impressed with Kevin Silva, but particularly in this match, I am impressed with the Portuguese god at wrestling so far. He's not just holding his own. He's been taking it to Paul Divine. Oh! Oh! Olympic stretch! Olympic stretch! Oh my God! I swear! Oh, I think Divine got a rope break there. I don't even think he meant to get the rope break. I think he was just flailing so much. And the catchphrase! Just like that, things turning around. Ah, but Saria and Paul Divine falling into the Vixen's trap. Allows Silva to come up from behind. Straight jacket German suplex. Right down out of their neck, and now that neck gonna get targeted. If Kevin Silva wins this match, man, I'm gonna go and kiss him right in the mouth. Oh, and he might do it utilizing some dirty heel tactics, but Divine rejects that. Oh, and the 24th punch! 1, 2, 3. Good night, Silva. Thanks for coming. And Saria, of course, is livid as she drags referee Tyson ringside to yell at him. Just like that. Just like that. Wow. Wow. Silva got his clock cleaned. Said, get that cheap shit out of here, when Silva tried to put his feet on the ropes. Paul Divine is back to reclaim his throne. '24th punch puts Kevin Silva on his ass fast asleep. And the Asian sensation is here. Unfortunately, my gaze, I am not going to be able to do a live event match, as I have got somewhere to be, but we will simulate. Okay, that's an interesting one. Nick Platinum making his in-ring debut on this house show, and they actually got the win too over the Anarchists there. Ooh, Matsuda Tanaka won an 8-person over-the-top rope battle royal, beating out Divine Angel, Babo, Sutter, Mills, Lieutenant Lucha, debuted, and Wolf. Interesting one. And Tim LaFave getting a dark match win over Britt there, too. All right. Cool. So I will catch you guys this Sunday for the second annual X-Gen Tag Team Classic. Do not miss out. Until then, have a great weekend. Love you. Bye.